The more you reveal your life to others, the more they'll find ways to tear you apart. People love to judge, and they'll always try to drag you down. But there's real power in disappearing and working in the shadows. When you commit to transforming yourself in secret, it's electric. You'll feel that energy because you know that when you reappear, your transformation will leave everyone stunned. But here's the kicker. When that moment comes, you won't care. In the shadows, you'll discover the only opinion that matters is yours. You'll stop living for others and finally start living for yourself. By applying these 6 key steps, you have the opportunity to fully transform your life in 2025. It's time to take control. Let's explore how to do this the right way. I'm going to break this down into 6 key steps for you. First, how to disappear. Second, what to do in the shadows. Third, only care what you think. Fourth, how to reprogram your mindset. Fifth, how to pick and crush your targets. And finally, how to reappear when the time is right. Mess up any of these steps, especially the last one, and you'll regret it. Let's get into it. How do we disappear the right way? First, how to disappear properly. You can't expect to transform while broadcasting your every move to the world. Every time you talk about what you're going to do, you lose focus. You get distracted. People start giving you their opinions, and suddenly, your vision isn't yours anymore. I've been there. You tell people about your goals, and instead of getting support, you get doubts. That's a straight path to failure. Epictetus was right when he said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Here's what I learned. Shut up. Keep your plans to yourself. Tell no one, except maybe someone who's on the same path as you, someone who truly wants to see you win. I've made the mistake of talking too much only to find out I was wasting energy and attention on the wrong things. So, I learned to stay silent and focus. The more you keep to yourself, the more you accomplish. Stop explaining and start doing. Trust me, your work will speak louder than words. Let's move on and talk about what to do in the shadows. Second, how to work in the shadows. When you let people see your progress too early, you open the door for judgment, jealousy, and distractions. I've seen it happen. You achieve something small, share it, and suddenly everyone's an expert on how you should move forward. It pulls you off track. Progress gets slowed down, or worse, you stop entirely because their opinions messed with your head. Seneca said, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." Here's what works. Stay invisible. Keep your wins, your struggles, and your progress to yourself. I remember grinding on a personal goal without saying a word to anyone. It was hard not to share when things started going right, but I held back. The result? More focus, more results. Let the shadows be your gym, your office, your lab. Use that space to get stronger, smarter, and sharper. Save the victory lap for the finish line, not the first mile. Now, are you ready to stop seeking validation and just keep building? Let's move forward. Third, only care what you think. Forget about other people's opinions. It's just draining your energy and keeping you stuck. When you try to live up to everyone else's expectations, you lose sight of your own. You're letting them control your life instead of you. Marcus Aurelius said it best. The opinion of others is nothing. What you think of yourself is everything. I've been there, worrying about what others think, seeking their approval, and guess what? It doesn't matter. The moment I stopped caring about anyone else's judgment and started focusing on what I wanted, everything shifted. I asked myself, what do I want to achieve, and what's going to make me proud? Then I went after it. Put your focus on your own vision. When you do, you'll stop wasting time on other people's noise and start making real progress. You've got this. Let's get to work. Fourth, reprogramming your mindset. When you don't embrace discomfort, when you avoid the grind, you'll stay stuck in the same place. The truth is, growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. If you're always looking for the easy way out, you're never going to see the real transformation. It's hard, it's ugly, but it's necessary. If you want to change, you've got to rewire your brain to love the struggle. No shortcuts, no excuses. Seneca warned, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Here's the hard truth. It's time to stop running from discomfort. I used to want the quick fix, the easy path, but that never works. What does work is embracing the grind, the setbacks, the failures. They're part of the process. I learned to love the discomfort. It became my fuel. Every challenge, every obstacle just made me stronger. So, start craving the grind. Start leaning into the struggle. It's the only way to truly transform. Are you ready to stop playing small and get comfortable with being uncomfortable? Let's dive into the next lesson. Fifth, picking and crushing your targets. You can't hit a target if you don't know what it is. No aim, no direction, just chaos. You can't afford to be vague about your goals. When I didn't pick a clear target, I wasted time bouncing around, trying 100 things with no real focus. You're just running in circles and it's exhausting. The truth? You'll never get anywhere without clear, precise goals. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Here's what you do. Get specific. Pick one thing you're going to crush, whether it's building your body, your business, or your skills. Write it down. Make it real. Visualize it every day. When I stopped spreading myself thin and committed to one goal at a time, everything changed. Progress skyrocketed. It's simple. Focus, obsess, and attack that target until it's not a target anymore, but a victory. Do you want to keep chasing everything and catching nothing, or are you ready to lock in and crush that one thing? Let's move on. Sixth, and this is the final stage, reappearing. When you've truly transformed, you might not even want to reappear. You won't need the approval, the applause, or the attention from others anymore. The old you craved that. The new you, you've outgrown it. You've built yourself in the shadows, and now the world will see who you've become. But here's the catch. If you're not careful, you'll slip back into the old habits the moment you re-enter society. That can undo everything. Seneca reminded us, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The key to this stage is simple. Only reappear when you're 100% confident that you've truly changed. I've been there, thinking I was ready only to realize I still needed work. But when the time comes, own it. Walk into the world with the full weight of your transformation. You don't need to shout it from the rooftops, just let your actions speak. You'll find that the more you're yourself, the less you need validation. Do you need to go back into the world for approval? Or are you already good enough as the new version of yourself? Let's finish strong. Here's the bottom line. Transformation isn't about changing for the world. It's about changing for yourself. If you're still living for validation, you'll never experience true growth. The journey happens in the shadows. The work happens in silence. And when you're done, you won't care what anyone thinks because you'll be so focused on becoming the best version of you. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stop waiting for the world to hand you approval. Stop letting other people dictate your worth. The transformation you seek starts with a decision to commit, to disappear, to work in the shadows, and to come back stronger than ever. This is your life. Own it. Make the world watch as you rise and do it on your terms. So what's stopping you? Your new life is waiting. Let's go get it.